Hello and welcome back to the Forever World. I am Viable Sword, and it took a week and a ridiculous amount of shulker boxes and pickaxes being enchanted and healed and broken. But we finally got it all dug out. Let me jump down in here, get the effect, and jump back out. We got it all dug out, all the way around, but we do have to deal with the trial chamber and figure out what to do with that geode and that one. I did not collect all of the resources that I was mining because it was taking an incredibly long time. So a lot of it just sat and despawned other than the ores. But we got an incredible amount of stone, a ridiculous amount of cobblestone, some cobbled deep slate, and a whole bunch of other random granite diorite stone blocks. And I do not have vibrant visuals on right now because I can't do this. I couldn't do that and show you guys the size of this. I mean, it is massive. I grossly underestimated the amount of blocks that we're gonna need mined. So let me pull up a calculator and show you. So I wanted 101 by 101 square. That's already 10,000 blocks. And most of it was at level 34 still when we started. So I dug it all the way down to 0. 350,000 blocks, give or take, because clearly, I mean, there are caves and I mean, a big old trial chamber roof there, and there was a ravine and stuff like that. But that beside the point. 350,000 blocks. It's insane. I can't believe that I put that on myself. But it's done now. So now we just got to figure out what to do about those geodes and the trial chamber, and then we can lay down the footprint and get to work on the mega base. It is a longer term project, kind of like the village was. So we won't be just crushing it out every single detail all at once and knocking it out. But I do want to get a good jump on it today. We're also going to need to... Where is my shulker box? We're also going to need to make a shulker farm because this is all we have left. We had nearly 3 stacks when we came back from the inn, and that's all we have left because of the amount of resources that I did end up saving from digging this out. So we will need to do that as well. But before we do that, that'll probably be next episode, because I want to not forget what I was gonna do. Is it in here? Yeah, there we go. Give me a crafting table. Give me a door. So we can punch our way in here. But I haven't really gone through a trial chamber at all on this world. And, I mean, it's literally staring us in the face, right? So let's check it out. Let's break in here. See where we are. Okay, good. We're in a safe spot. We're in a safe spot. So let's kind of have a look around, see if we can get anything good. And, then we'll decide if... Well, actually, let's decide that right now. Let's see. So I'm going to want to dig at least one more layer down to terraform the ground, right? We'll ignore that for now. So if I take the ceiling out of this, let's see what's on this side of that. Ooh, that should be okay. It would mean getting rid of that spawner, but that's fine. See, we would need at least, let's see, we want to use sand. If we make sure there's a solid block here to put the sand on, and it will be different in some areas, but at least to give us a start, right? So if we do that, then the highest level that we need is going to be the same as that spawner. So let's have some fun. Let's do this trial chamber, and then we're going to come back and just put a ceiling right here where the floor is, so that the rest of it doesn't get all flooded, and we can come back later if we want. And then we'll worry about getting rid of these blocks too and starting to mark out where the mega base is going to be. Let's have some fun. He says, hoping that he doesn't die and lose all of his stuff. Ooh, honeycomb. Yes, please. Don't need the axe. Don't need the axe. I guess we'll go this way and start the fight. Hey guys. Who wants to play? We're gonna get so much loot. It's gonna, ooh, I want that shard. It's gonna be ridiculous. And a lot of junk probably too that we won't even keep. Well, that's okay. Generation fail there. Candles. Let's grab all those too. Oh, I missed one. That way I don't have to make them later. I do want the pots as well. Pretty much we're just gonna be raiding everything. And we may even come back at some point and just demolish the whole thing for resources. Is that wood floor? Is there a mine shaft in this thing? I don't think I've ever seen one have a wood floor. We don't need a mine shaft. Eventually, we're gonna have to come through this one or another one with a ominous potion, with an ominous potion as well. Ah! No, 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 no. Hey, hey, stop it. I just want to say hi. Stop. Let me say, stop it. I'm literally one-hitting all of you. Stop it. Thank you. Jeez. Another key. Oh, hey, there you are. Ah! Hey, stop it. Hey, stop it. not a very big trial chamber. But we do have ominous potions now as well. So we could farm it a little bit. Let me up. Let me up. But I think right now... it's probably time to get back out in the ocean. I can remember my way out of here. And then... Ow. Oh, snot. Literally. A cube of snot. Okay, then let's climb back out. Say goodbye to the chamber for now. Let's go empty our pockets, and then we will start laying down the footprint for our mega base. Okay, so let's get some easy to break blocks, and I don't think I kept any netherrack with me. So, in this case, let's use some stone. And I think some diorite. We're gonna need more stone than that. Okay, let's mark this out. So this column is gonna be the center. Let's go down and stretch it all the way down. Come on, all the way down. Keep going. Okay, fine. You want to be that way? We'll go up instead. Alright, so that is the center. And just to make sure I'm not messing up again. Yep, that's the center. Okay, so then we want to go out. Yeah, we're going to have to take care of that. That's okay. So we want 1, 2... stay up there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then the wall will be here. On this side. And then we're going to do the same on the other 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're definitely going to have to deal with this before we can actually start building. Which I expected. Ow, stop it, I'm trying to talk. That's okay though, it shouldn't take too long. We'll just go down to -2, lay out a bunch of blocks, knock the tuff down, and it should be fine. And then if we want to demolish the whole thing, we can. But now that we have that laid out, and my plan is for the central part of the base, we're going to have a circular towering structure. And I wanted it this far down so that it's not right at the top of the water. I did plan it out a little bit in a creative copy. It's like 44 blocks tall, I think, is what I'm planning. So yeah, we needed it to be deep. But then we're also going to expand on it as we go. You know, we're going to have a path with towers around the outside, and it's going to take a while, but I think it's going to look really good. But before we can do that, we're going to need to get rid of the top of that trial chamber. We're also going to need to bring over a bunch of resources. Tuff, deep slate. And honestly, I'm not sure what else at the minute. We may end up using, you know, diorite and stuff for the walking path or walls or whatever to go with the towers. I'm not sure yet. But one thing's for sure. This mess behind me, it's got to go. And we need the building materials. So I'm going to start doing that, and I will bring you right back. Okay, now that that mess is cleaned up, we just have some deep slate and tuff out over here, and oops, that one's empty, and some andesite so we can get that trial chamber capped off. So we're going to go do that, and then we'll tear it down so we can get the footprint laid out for this. So where did I put... that door? Over here? Over here. But on the other side. Where is that? Over here? There it is. Okay, so let's go in here. Alright, so what we want is solid block on this level. So we'll just start filling, oops. So we'll just start filling all of this in. And then once we have this capped off, we'll just come through and tear it all out. So that we can actually get our... I already did this one, right? Yeah. That way we can get this torn down and get our footprint down for the mega base. This is gonna have to go. Is that even breakable? Can you mine this and break it? It doesn't look like it. But it's in my way. Are you telling me I can't break this thing? One moment. Well, I feel dumb. The vaults are unbreakable. So we'll just have to be creative when we cover these up. That's annoying. Oh well. It'll be fine. We'll figure out how we can disguise them. Not a big deal. It still kind of sucks though. There. All done. Now, we can come in, out here. We should have plenty of space. In our inventory, so we can just start tearing down. Question is, how fast will we mine these? Oh yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're fast. We're fast. We're speedy. Let's just knock it all down. This shouldn't take very long. Mine, mine, mine. And we'll get all these tough blocks and a few copper blocks too. We're definitely gonna need the tough. Alright, I think with that, all of the part of the trial chamber that we wanted to get rid of is finally gone. And I took it an extra layer down, mostly because I wanted the tough bricks. Okay, we got enough space for that too, so let's go ahead and grab those. Grab these, and then we will go ahead and lay them back down, mark it out again. And then we're going to empty our pockets, grab some deep slate, and start the footprint. I think that's it. Let's get vibrant visuals back on now too. I had to turn them off so that I could actually see the blocks floating around. I didn't want to leave any behind. There we go. Yeah. Okay. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be 5, 10, 15. The 20th block is where our wall will go. So let's go get our building blocks. Let's get our deep slate bricks. We're probably going to need a few more stacks. Let's just make all of those up. I also want... I don't want to waste my tuff. Let's see, what can we use? Something easy to see and easy to mine. Let's grab some granite. Oh, well, okay. We need the other shulker box. Should have paid attention. Just a couple of stacks of these. That way we can kind of mark out where the path around is going to be as well. Okay, we are going to start here and make our wall. Oops, wrong place. Start with the base of the outer wall here. We want, I think, 7 blocks. So 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. And then we want, I think, 5. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's try a 3, 2. And see if that will get us to this point without being too square. Let's see, 1, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. Let's see, oops. Ow. Hey, back off. Can I have my block back? Stop it. Get out of here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then we should be able to just do a couple of 1s. Oops. If I put them in the right place, would be helpful. And then 1 more here. Take those out, and then let's look. Kind of hard to see with vibrant visuals on, isn't it? I think that'll work. These. Take these out. Can I have it back? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, let's go to the other side and see if it's gonna work here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it's so hard to see in the water. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do real quick is turn off vibrant visuals just to make sure that this is the angle that we want. And then we'll turn it back on. Hello? Yes. That is gonna work. Get out of here. That'll work. Okay, good. So, vibrant visuals back on and get to getting the rest of the footprint in. Then we'll get rid of the temporary blocks. It's definitely going to be a lot more dramatic in vibrant visuals than I was expecting, but I'm okay with that. Although I do wonder why now it's visible when it wasn't a minute ago. Huh. Either way though, that is how we're going to start this. You guys need to get out. This is my area now. Now that we have the footprint for the central part of the base, let's get the initial path. Circle wall, circular. There's going to be a wall. I see you there. There's going to be a wall with a path and some towers around it. So, get out. Let's mark that out next. And we want to go, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think. And then from that, we want to go, let's see, that's 7, so probably 9. So 3, 5, 7, 9. Then I want a bit of room to actually build a path in between the walls. So let's say 3 wide. And we'll make these ones 1 block wider on either side, so that when we have the circle around the tower, the outside shouldn't be too crazy from the inside. So then 3, 4, 5, I think. And then we'll just start going down. Let's see, and probably 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is all trial and error. Because circles in Minecraft are difficult, especially on bigger scales. So let's see, we did what? 9, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Now let's come over here and start heading that way. Make sure it'll line up right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 5, 7, 9. And then 3 in between. And then we're just going to take this 1 beyond, just like we did over there. And then what I say, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Ow! Scared the daylights out of me. Another 2. And then maybe, how does that look? Yeah, that's pretty good. Then these ones, I think we should be good to just make sure it goes 1 past. And as long as it does, theoretically, we should be 3. That one is going to be more, so let's come over here and start it this way to meet it back up. And then I think, what does that leave? 1, 2, 3. Ow! Jiminy Christmas, I need to pay more attention. Get out! Shoo, all of you. Oops. Not sure how I missed that, but okay. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Get out. You guys are too silent. You're supposed to make noise. I think that'll work real well. So that is half of our outer circles done as well. I want to put some towers up as well. So we're going to switch back over to our deep slate bricks. And hard to see in Viber visuals, but this is the center. So then I want to go with a 3x3, I think. So let's try this. And we'll go over by 1. And then 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 here. How does that look? That'll be 1 on either side of an entrance, if we have the entrance on this side. So then let's do that over here as well. And it's going to be a lot of circles. All right. I want a towering structure with towers surrounding it. Kind of like a castle, cathedral-y thing. There we go. That's what I'm shooting for anyway. And then eventually this will all be cleared out for terraforming, as well as other substructures to add on to the mega base. It's not just going to be this castle tower thing surrounded by towers. I'm picturing streets like a little underground city. Then these are going to go all the way around. I'm also going to put them over here on the outer edges. Let's see, how do I want to... There's 7 singles, so we should probably go off of that. Let's say, not that guy. Let's see, 1, 2, maybe here. And then 1, 2 here, maybe. And then if we go this way. How does that look? Well, if we imagine that up here, higher on the wall or even above it, if we imagine that it comes full circle like that, get rid of these to clear up the picture for us and get the blocks back, because deep slate takes a while to mine. So if we imagine that down here at the wall, it's just this part of it, because the wall will continue, but above the wall, then we have the actual circular tower. Dang it, how do I keep missing today? I don't know if it'll only be this high or if it will actually be higher, but that gives us an idea. And then these are going to be all the way around. So we'd have another one here. And then this one over here as well. So then again, you know, if we have an entrance on this side of our base, then we have a little gate with some watchtowers on either side. And that'll be all the way around. And that way these ones are halfway in between the towers on the actual ends that will be around potential gates. And these back walls won't actually be here inside the walls, they'll be further up. That way we can actually have a walking path through and up into the towers maybe. I'm still kind of planning it all out. But this is the general idea that I have. And it is a bigger build. We're going to take it one step at a time. We'll get the outer walls done and textured, and then we'll move on to the inside and what we're going to put where. But with that, the footprint is laid out. Granted, it's not all the way around on the outer paths, but that's okay. Really, I just wanted to get a basic footprint down, and mostly for the central structure itself, which we do have. I just needed to get these laid out to give me an idea of where they would all be. So that is going to be the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, hello, get out of here. If you've enjoyed it, please click that like button. And if you would like to see more and follow us on this journey, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.